Hi, I'm Hannah, and I don't know about you, but I am always looking for a new and exciting way to make a Christmas card, and I've come up with this gorgeous idea for these sewn Christmas tree cards, which you'll need a sewing machine for, and you'll need to go onto the Red online website to get the pattern for the shapes. So basically what you need is you need some card, sort of different shaped card, different designs, different patterns to make the different pieces of the tree. And then you need a piece of card which is a plain colour, which is going to be the base for you to sew your pieces onto. So as you can see, I've got all my gorgeous Christmas pattern papers here, and from the Red online website you'll find the pattern for these to cut out the shapes of the tree. If not, you can kind of roughly do it. They're sort of a third of a circle, so as you can see it's sort of a third of a circle shape, like that. So now we've got our base card and we've got our pattern paper, and then we need to place our pattern pieces onto the card. So I'm going to start with one at the top, and then I'm going to follow that by 2 underneath that, and then 3 underneath that. So just move those up the card, make sure they're in the right position. They do tend to move around a little bit. And then once you've done that, you can start to sew them into place. Now, again, once you get onto the sewing machine, you might want to move them around a tiny weeny bit. But the best thing to start off with is putting the foot down on the top point of the top pattern piece. And then just adjust them a tiny bit. And then you just need to sew a straight line all the way down, and as you sew it will lock the piece of paper onto the base of the card. So we just sew all the way down, and as you can see there, it's completely holding the paper onto the base card. And again, you can just adjust pieces as you go. And also the needle goes through the paper really quite easily, so you don't really need to worry about that. And as we get to the bottom, we want a tiny little bit of a base for the tree. So we just go a bit further down, and then just wind the needle into the sewing machine, lift up the foot, and just turn it round, and then come across about ½ centimetre to 1 centimetre, and then lift the foot up again. Because we can't fit that side of the card through the sewing machine, we just need to turn the card all the way around. And you can curve the card underneath into the sewing machine, and then put the foot back down again, and just adjust that pattern piece there, and just go straight back up the tree. And just finish the end up at the top there, and then unclip that. So as you can see, these two sides are quite loose because they haven't been attached to the tree yet. So we need to sew them on, making branches to hold them down. So we just need to put our foot back down again and just sew about 1 centimetre away from the edge of those bottom pieces, all the way across, in sort of a semicircle shape. So just following the curve of the tree. And then finish that stitch, and then we want to repeat that for all 3 of our branches. So again, we just sew all the way around, so once you've sewn all 3 of the branches onto the card, it's quite nice to add a little stamp at the bottom, maybe someone's name or a personal message or a festive message. And then to finish off the tree, we just simply need to get a sparkly sticker, a nice bit of Christmas sparkle, and just add that to the top of our tree. Okay, hang on a sec. And just add that to the top of our tree. And there we have our absolutely beautiful handmade Christmas tree card.